right, so we've been talking about fair ways to play, and we saw Jack and Jill, and they came to visit us. And remember, they both wanted to do something together, but they wanted to do different things. Jack wanted to do Play-Doh, and Jill wanted to do the read the dinosaur books. But they really did want to play together, and they were trying to figure out a way to do that. So we looked at the Fairways poster, and they decided to take turns by first reading dinosaur books, and then for Jill, and then doing Jack's game, which was the Play-Doh, and they decided they would actually make some dinosaurs out of the Play-Doh. So now let's look at this poster and talk about the story about what's happening here. So first, just look and see what kind of setting this is. Where are they? Looks like they might be at school, I'm guessing, because I see some blocks here. Right, that looks like something that would be at a school, and some other counting toys, abacus there. I also see a doctor kit and one child dressed up as a doctor. Those all look like things that you might have at home, but definitely have at school for sure. And then I see for characters, if we look at the characters, who's in the story, I see two boys. They look like young children, and they look like they both want to use this toy right here. I can see this boy is holding on to it, and his face is looking at this boy, and this boy is also holding on to the doctor kit. This boy has a doctor outfit on, a doctor coat that says doctor, and this boy has a stethoscope that he's using right there, and it looks like they both want this toy. Well, let's read the story and find out. Rico and Dakota, those are the boys' names, both want to play doctor's office. Both boys want to be the doctor in the game, and they are arguing about who should get to do it. Oh, that's why they're both wanting to pull that doctor kit. Are Rico and Dakota having fun? By looking at this picture and looking at their faces, it does not look like they are having fun to me. Especially this boy, it looks like he might be frustrated the way that his eyebrows are kind of going down a little bit and his face is crinkled. Neither one is showing a smiling face with eyes really wide open. So that tells me that they don't look like they're having fun. Are Rico and Dakota having strong feelings? I'm guessing yes, by this especially this boy's face looks like he's feeling frustrated or angry about not having this toy that he would like to use. So what would we need to do to help them calm down? Well, let's remember our calm down steps, okay? So first we are going to stop, smile, take a deep breath, and relax. The next thing we do is name our feeling. So maybe this boy says, I feel frustrated because I want to be the doctor and I want to use the doctor kit. And maybe he says, well, I feel frustrated too because I wanted to be the doctor. Okay, and then after they have said how they feel, then their job is to do some more calm down techniques. So remember, we could do drain. So we put our hands out tight, 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 and whoosh. Or we could do balloon, get our balloon out, and or we could do a pretzel, which we can do sitting down. Sometimes we do it standing up, but I'm sitting down right now, so I'm going to do a sitting down pretzel. So I'm going to put my hands back to back, put them under my chin, put my tongue on the roof of my mouth, and take some deep breaths. Or I could just put a hand on my chest and a hand on my belly and do belly breathing. Remember, when we do belly breathing, we make our belly go out and then in. So when we breathe in, our belly is going out. And when we are breathing out, our belly is going in. So out goes the belly. candle and our flower. So let's pretend you have one in your pocket. Take out your flower, smell the flower, blow out the candle. Smell the flower, blow out the candle. So after they have said how they feel, they can use any one of those breathing techniques to help them calm down. Once they have done that, they can start to figure out how to solve this problem by using their I statements. Okay? Rico and Dakota are both upset and they're arguing because they want to be the doctor. Think about how Rico might feel if Dakota said, "If I can't be the doctor, I won't play with you." Would that be a kind thing to say, a healthy-hearted thing to say? No, that would be a hurtful thing to say, right? So we want to let them have their angry, sad feelings, but be able to talk about them calmly and then let them go. Because remember, feelings are like clouds and we need to have them and then let them go and be able to talk to our friends in a kind way. So we're not going to threaten them by saying, "I'm not going to play with you," but we're going to find a fair way that Rico and Dakota can play by saying how they're feeling and what they would like to happen. Okay? So let's look at this poster again and see if we can figure out what Rico and Dakota could do. So they could play together. Well, I think they do want to play together. They both want to play that doctor game, but they're having a hard time figuring out who should be the doctor. So they definitely want to play together. So that's a good, here they are sharing, right? They're sharing the dump truck with the blocks. So if there's a way that Rico and Dakota could figure out how to share this, that would be good. But right now they're having a hard time with that. They could trade. So maybe one of them would use the doctor kit and the other one would use the stethoscope, and then they could trade. So they could both be doctors. That would be a way to play together, but maybe they trade the tool that they are using. Okay? Take turns would be another way that they could decide to play, where one child, Rico or Dakota, Rico could be the doctor first, and Dakota maybe would be the patient or the nurse or somebody else in the doctor's office. And then they would trade jobs. Dakota would get to be the doctor and Rico could be one of the other characters in the story. Okay? Rico and Dakota talk about their different ideas. They say how they feel. I feel angry, or I feel sad, or I feel frustrated. And then they say what they would like to do to solve the problem. I would like to trade. I would like to take turns. Let's play it together. They suggest what they would like to do. They decide that it would be fair for them to both be the doctor. So that's a way of playing together. And they both feel happy and have fun. So there's two doctors in their game. Today you learned that friends can work together and find fair ways to play so that both friends can have fun. All right, it was great to see you. I'm so glad you came, and I will see you next time. Bye, friends.